Okay, guys, coming to you this late at night. It's 11 p.m. and day two of the test match had gotten over. We were all looking forward to day three, and day two was all about celebrating a certain Ravichandran Ashwin because of the fine performance that he gave, reaching that landmark of 500 test wickets, only the ninth player in the history to do that, also the second fastest. So we were celebrating our Ashwin today, but now comes in a bit of news that may worry a lot of Indian fans because Ravichandran Ashwin has withdrawn from the test squad. He's left Rajkot immediately and has left and gone back to Chennai because of family reasons. Let me read out the entire release that has come out with regards to Ravichandran Ashwin from the BCCI. It says that Ashwin has withdrawn from the test squad effective immediately due to a family medical emergency. In these challenging times, the BCCI and the team fully supports Ashwin. The BCCI extends its heartfelt support to the champion cricketer and his family. The health and well-being of the players and their loved ones are of utmost importance. The board requests respect for the privacy of Ashwin and his family as they navigate through this challenging time. The board and the team will continue to provide any necessary assistance to Ashwin and will keep the lines of communication open to offer support as needed. Team India appreciates the understanding and empathy of the fans and media during this sensitive period. Okay, so while the exact details, the nature of why he's taken this decision, they haven't spelled it out, but from the language that has been used, it is pretty evident that it is a serious matter because the BCCI says the well-being of Ashwin and his family is of utmost concern to the BCCI. Secondly, they say that the BCCI is going to offer all sort of support that Ravichandran Ashwin may require during this sensitive period. So, if you see the selection of words, it does tell you that it is a sensitive time. It is a grave situation. Also mentions due to a family medical emergency. So that itself tells you that it is a medical emergency related to one of his family members, which is why he's immediately withdrawn and has left Rajkot. At the moment, all we can say is, offer all our good wishes and prayers in whatever situation that Ravichandran Ashwin finds himself in, that he has the courage to fight these challenging times, because that's exactly what we've been told. It's a family medical emergency. That much the BCCI has made. So just summing up the main pointers that we know, it's a family medical emergency. That's one. Secondly, he's leaving immediately right now, so we'll take no further part in this test match. We don't even know in the series because he's withdrawn himself from the squad. So that's point number three. And the next thing that you understand from the release is that the board is offering him all support that he needs at this moment during this sensitive period. So those are the things that have been spelled out in the BCCI release. So I know at the moment a lot of you are asking whether this is only valid for this test match or in the future. Don't have answers to that, but he's withdrawn from the test squad. So you know I don't know how long it's going to be, and so they will definitely be looking at a replacement for now. But it is a situation that it must be grave in nature, which is why he's taken that decision to leave this test match in the middle. I mean, it does sound strange to be talking about cricket at the moment, and everyone wishes Ashwin well, but just telling you, with regards to where the test match is, Ravichandran Ashwin would have been a very, very uh, crucial player for India on day three. Remember, today, probably one of the happiest days of his life. I mean, that is how uncertain life is. That just a few hours ago, he was talking to the media, he addressed the press conference, he was celebrating, reached that 500th wicket. So, what a happy day it was for our Ashwin. And just a few hours later, he finds himself in a very sensitive situation, as the BCCI press release mentions. It's a medical emergency relating to his family, for which he's had to leave the test squad immediately. So, Not great news. That's all I can share at the moment. It wouldn't be right for us to be speculating as to what will happen. Don't know anything about this, the replacement as well, but I'm 100% sure that the BCCI will have to announce a replacement because he's withdrawn from the test squad completely. So yeah, that's where things stand right now with regards to Ravichandran and Ashwin. Late at night, we've gotten to know about this news, and I thought it's best that we share this with you at the moment. But that's what there is. A lot of you are asking whether there is a replacement rule in such situation. I do not have the answer for you immediately. I don't think that there is any sort of a rule because of a personal medical emergency that you can seek a replacement. So that doesn't tend to happen. That seems unlikely at the moment, but I'm just telling you from the top of the head that I know, what is most likely to happen. Just checking for some more reactions that I can share with you if we are getting any, because this is still a developing story, and it's come as a bolt from the blue for all of us, I'm sure. Listening to this news as it's coming at the moment. For the moment, just confirming that no replacement for Ashwin has been announced in the squad. Uh, uh, I don't know whether there is a bit of speculation as to whether India can ask for a replacement in this test match, and whether that happens. Will the England team allow that? We do not know. Um, so not sure 100% what's going to happen going forward. But he's left at the moment. That's the latest that we're getting to know. I was just checking if we've got any latest update. For those of you who are just joining us, I'm going to quickly read the release once again of what the BCCI has said. They've said that Ravichandran Ashwin has withdrawn from the test squad effective immediately due to a family medical emergency. In these challenging times, the BCCI and the team fully supports Ashwin. The BCCI extends its heartfelt support to the champion cricketer and his family. The health and well-being of the players and their loved ones are of utmost importance. The board requests respect for the privacy of Ashwin and his family as they navigate through these challenging times. The board and the team will continue to provide any necessary assistance to Ashwin and will keep the lines of communication open to offer support as needed. Team India appreciates the understanding and empathy of the fans and media during this sensitive period. So, I mean, that's what we've gotten to know. He's had to leave. Uh, there will be a replacement for sure that the BCCI will announce in the squad. Whether there will be a replacement in the game or not, I'm not 100% sure on that. There is a possibility, as far as I know, that the Indian team could ask for one, but then it may depend on the opposition team, as I understand, whether they will allow it or not. And if they do, then a like for a like replacement may be allowed. But as I said, I'm still not 100% sure as to whether that would be the case or not. So there was, I mean, from my memory, if I can remember, there was a case in point where I think it was Gordon Greenidge in a series versus India. Uh, he had withdrawn in the middle of a test match. I believe his daughter had been very unwell, and so he had to withdraw because of a family medical emergency. That is something that I do remember happening earlier. But that's all the latest that I'm getting to know. And he's left Rajkot as well. That's the other uh, bit that we've gotten to know. So that's pretty big news. Pretty big news. Somebody saying the test is done and dusted. That should be our last thing on our mind, guys. I mean, test matches are never more important than health of anyone, and that too, a cricketer as celebrated as Ravichandran Ashwin. So KK is saying same thing happens with the Aussies where Nathan Lyon was injured and he didn't field and bowled in the second innings. Yes, but that was a match-related injury. In which case, there couldn't have been any uh, uh, replacement allowed because this is a personal reason, an emergency for which he's had to leave. I don't know whether different rules would be looked at. Ashish Ranjan has his own opinion. He says replacement shouldn't be allowed for personal reasons. Otherwise, everyone will do this according to match conditions. Uh, yep, I mean, you have a valid point. I know that this is a serious situation, but who is to stop if it is allowed in the future for teams to exploit that? But as I said, those are things that are not really on my mind. I'm sure in everyone's mind right now, it's going to be Ashwin and the well-being of his family. I think that is what is important. Uh, Somebody's asking where can you read the release? Well, I've read it from my email I get being part of the BCCI mailing list, but I'm sure it's out on social media by now, so you can read it. I've read it out twice already, so you can go back into the video and listen to it again. Akash Bhardwaj says, hope it's not serious and he plays next game. I think that's the best case scenario. This test match, obviously, unlikely, just reading between the lines, unlikely he's going to play any role in this. So at best, you can hope for the next test match. But the way it sounds, it does seem like that, he's withdrawn from the entire series. So I'm not sure whether, he'll be available. I know a lot of you are, uh, talking about a particular family member. I will not speculate. I know there were reports relating to a family member of his, but anything I say will amount to speculation. I don't want to do it because, as I said, these are pretty sensitive times. So uh, I wouldn't want to speculate on that. But he's not going to play this test. That's 100% confirmed. Whether he's available for the rest of the series, I'm still not uh, sure about it. So somebody's asking if okay, Hiten Pariyar is saying, do you feel that Rohit has been left alone? Many players are not there. I know, but this is not by design, right? It's all happened by chance. Who was to know that there would be a emergency with which Virat Kohli had to deal with? Who knew that there would be an emergency with Ashwin that he needed to deal with? So these are, unforeseen circumstances, a rare occasion where things have happened. So yeah, I mean, not ideal for a team, but these are things that you can't help. Nilesh Sharma is saying, uh, if he is the captain, he would like to give Jaiswal some leg spin skills. Would be a great time to develop him. I know, Nilesh, but at the moment where India are in this test match, you are fighting baseball. You are in a tough situation. You know that England are playing very aggressive cricket, look good to overall India's first innings tally. In this situation, you needed the experience of an Ashwin. You did. He's already picked up one wicket, was close to picking up one more of Duckett right at the end of the day's play. You knew, he came today and spoke about, how Ben Duckett was playing and how impressed he was with Ben Duckett. But with Ashwin, you knew 100% that if he was playing tomorrow, he would go back today, reconfigure, come up with different techniques to tackle these batters. So it would have been a fascinating contest. And now you're not going to be seeing that particular contest. Yes, you can look at a Jaiswal coming and bowling a few. Rohit Sharma, the captain, maybe bowling a few, but that's all options C, D, E, and F, not an ideal situation. Uh, Parminder is saying prayers with Ashwin, hope nothing serious. Likewise, Parminder, I'm sure every one of us is feeling exactly the same. Sarfraz and Jaiswal you're talking about can bowl. Yes, yes. A fielding replacement, 100% you're going to get. Yes, 100%. But I do not know whether some people are suggesting on social media. I'm still not 100% sure that if the opposition captain does allow, due to unforeseen circumstances, allow the team to get a like for like replacement, then India could get one. But I'm not 100% sure. I haven't been able to check the rules as of now. But if that was to happen, who could that be? I mean, the like for like replacement had to be a spinner, a spin all rounder. So you may have to look at either a Akshar Patel or a Washington Sundar. I guess those could be those only two options in the Indian squad that India could look at if there is a provision. And I repeat, if there is a provision to look at a replacement, and if there is a provision that has to be allowed by the opposition camp, and if England do allow that to happen. If there is a provision, then I guess we could safely guess that England in this time may allow to do that. But I'm still not 100% sure if that provision exists, so I will not confirm that. Hiten Pariyar is saying Rohit's situation is same as Rahane in Australia. Yep, it is. Though in that series there were a lot many more players who dropped out. Mm, Here, not so many as of now. Some have been dropped. Some are injured. KL Rahul is injured. Iyer has been dropped. Virat Kohli pulled out because of personal reasons, and now because of a medical emergency, Ashwin has had to pull out. Yeah, but if I remember, in that game, yes, a lot of them did pull out. Yes, a lot of players did pull out at that time. Why only Bumrah is coming in, bro? Sorry, Prashant, I didn't get that. Ashish Ranjan is Akhil Prem is saying, is this a joke? No, Akhil, I'm afraid it's not. It's a serious situation that Ravichandran Ashwin finds himself in. So I wouldn't take it lightly. Varun Malhotra is suggesting what a lot of you are suggesting about one of his family members. Yes, I'd heard that too, but I will still refrain from saying that till I know, because that will be very speculative. So we'll leave it at that. We'll come live with more information as I get. That's the basic information that we've gotten, and I've tried to answer all your questions for now. But thank you so much for taking out time, and joining us on this live broadcast. Do subscribe to Sports Today if you haven't already. Press the bell icon, because if we get more update about this, we'll be coming back live, no matter how late it is at night. Take care. Bye bye. See you tomorrow during lunchtime as we look ahead to or talk about the first session of day 3 of the India-England Test match.